Or so has somebody else thought that you had some issues?
Yeah, my mom is deathly afraid of me.
So what are the flags that make her be afraid of you? What has happened?
She's afraid that I will use that I will use federal agencies to go after her criminally.
So are you a threat to your family?
You mean by routing on them? Yeah. Fuck my family.
Are you a threat to other people around you?
Currently, right now, no.
No, not currently. So do you think people perceive you as a threat when you're in and around you? So if you've been labeled,
Occasionally, yes, due to my size.
you think it's only high because I've been around 6 foot people before and I
How much
wouldn't.
do you weigh?
250 pounds.
6'2", 250. That, yeah, I mean,
But I've never
that's not
labeled
a small guy.
somebody mentally ill just because they're over 6 foot and 250 pounds. So
That's
that
true.
really you would need to say like if his own mother is afraid of him, something there's more to that story.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like if
Did
you're
you put
over,
hands on your mother?
I showed a propensity for
Did you put
violence at a
hands on your
very young
mother?
age. What?
so you did
So
show a
you put
propensity.
hands on your mother?
No, never once.
So what was the propensity for violence? Who was the
Against other
violent?
children.
Okay, so have you ever been expelled from school or suspended?
Several times suspended.
Mm-hmm.
Not for fighting.
For threats?
No, talking back, insubordination.
But you said propensity for violence. Well, how did
Preschool.
that manifest?
In preschool, I would often choke children,
Mm-hmm. So then you would think it would be a fair assessment that people would be frightened.
but never choked my mom. I've never laid hands on my mom.
But your mom had you when she got the call from the school that you choked people. So she is
I don't
aware that.
remember doing it. I just told that I was doing it.
Did you ever get help in those situations, interventions,
Nope, they just
counseling?
switched schools on me. I used to change schools every year.
So, have you ever been to a counseling? Have you ever had psychiatric help at all in your lifetime?
Um, Most of it is just drug treatment. I don't get too much use out of talking to a counselor. The last time I spoke to a counselor was 2016.
Do you think that you would benefit from it?
No,
So, you taken psychotropic drugs that have been prescribed for you?
yeah, I love amphetamines.
No, but I mean,
That's a
mood.
psychotropic drug. I just answered your
Yes,
question.
I understand that. But have you been prescribed like mood stabilizers or anything like that?
I've had mood stabilizers forced upon me, and I
Mm-hmm.
do not agree with the diagnosis, and neither does my current doctor.
Mm-hmm. So you
Do
doctor
you
shop?
Say it again?
You doctor shop?
No. The doctor that was assigned to me by my state funded clinic is who I work with.
So based on what you're telling me, the stories that you tell me, I'm only obviously I cannot diagnose you, but a lot of it would be maybe um, delusions of grandeur, somewhat, and I'm just saying I would think that most of it is untrue, and
Well, I can give you my information if you want to try and pull my FBI file. Might be
no,
an
no, no.
interesting read for
I,
you.
I actually
may
think,
I
uh,
ask you a question?
yeah.
Just a real quick one. You said something about when Polly was helping that man off the street, was he a drug user? And if he was, he deserved to die. You just made a
Yeah,
comment
that's where I was going to.
about being in a type of rehab, I'm
Loving
gonna say, for drug
amphetamines,
use.
In
he
my
said.
lived experience, the
So are
reason
you
for
trying to harm yourself? Do you have
no,
plans
in
on
my
harming
it,
yourself?
no, in my lived experience being institutionalized in psychiatric facilities, the main problem is drug users that don't want to get any help. I wish that the rehab community was divorced from the mental health community, but in Tucson, for example, that doesn't happen.
So you said you disagree with your diagnosis. Are you well enough to know if your diagnosis is correct or not? If you're having, now, if you can divorce yourself from it, if you're in the midst of a crisis and you're having delusions of grandeur, you wouldn't, that person, not you, I'm saying the person themselves, wouldn't be aware that they're having a manic episode or delusions of grandeur, that they would need somebody else to say, hey, this person. But when delusions of grandeur and a manic episode is an absolutely wonderful feeling, and of course you would disagree with somebody who's diagnosing you, of course you would,
You're just
because
trying to. You're asking me about mood stabilizers and grandiose delusions. You're just trying to call me bipolar. Just quit beating around the bush.
I'm not beating around the bush. I'm saying if somebody is having those, you cannot be the one to diagnose. You can't self-diagnose, and I can't diagnose because I don't know you personally. But I'm saying the person who's having these crises definitely cannot diagnose themselves, and especially because you're the one saying these things. You've presented us with these things, saying that you've choked out people, that
At a
you
very young age, kids do dumb shit when they're young.
that you disagree with your diagnosis, that your mother is afraid of you. These are things
My
that
my
you
mom is
said
afraid of
that,
me because I have sicked ice on my own mother, and she's
yeah,
an American citizen.
so these are things that would definitely say that you are unwell, and I don't want to
You
be
can just call me a
unkind.
sociopath if you want to. I don't care.
That what I'm saying to you in a very kind manner, that I don't want to be unkind if I think you're unwell.
I'm do just fine.
My question is, why do you in one sentence say drug users should die, and in another sentence say you love amphetamines? Do you think you should die?
I said I like amphetamines. I haven't taken amphetamines in over 8 months.
But a drug user, just because they haven't taken it 8 months, doesn't mean that they can't relapse and still be a
Well,
drug
am
user.
I out on the sidewalk falling out from my drug use? No, but that guy is.
But
Get his
you
shit
said drug
together.
users. You didn't say homeless drug users. You said drug users in general. So that doesn't mean anybody who's homeless. You just
Okay,
said drug
let me
users.
clarify that statement. Irresponsible drug users. Is that better?
I mean, sure, it's more concise. It
Thank you.
narrows it down. But what about the people who are on the sidewalk that are sober? Do you think they should die too? Or is it just
I
homeless
think
drug
that we need
users?
to I think we need to address the elephant in the room is that these agencies that are claimed to combat homelessness and all this stuff aren't using their funds correctly.
I could agree. But why, like, yeah. The crazy thing is, you do have some points. That's the scary thing. Like, objectively, you do have some points. I don't know if you believe in them or not because they
No, I
sound good.
I definitely believe that people that are trying to quote unquote combat homelessness and pull down a 6-figure income, there's something going on here that I don't like.
Hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know. But sicking ice on your own mother,
Yeah, fuck that cunt.
I mean,
What the heck is going
I
on?
don't know what she did
What
to
is
you,
going on?
but I mean, because every mom's not made equal, so I'm not gonna assume that.
I use that word very specifically. My mom is a cunt.
I'm not gonna. Every mom's not made equal, so I'm not gonna judge you. But I've also never. That just seems vindictive. When the worst thing you could do is just never speak to her again. In all honesty, so why be? Why
No, the
try
worst
to?
thing I could do is get the Sinaloa drug cartel to murk my mom. That's the worst thing I could do.
But why? Like the resentment comes from somewhere and is fueled by something. Because apathy is true.
Have
Apathy
you
is never speaking to that
have you ever
person
had
again.
people lie about you in court before
Yes.
and then have your civil liberties limited?
Yes.
And you want that person to be out on the streets walking free?
I would never speak to that person again. But I also wouldn't want.
That's not what I asked. You want that person walking free?
Do I want that person walking free? Um, that's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
See, I can't kill my mom, but I can make her life a living fucking hell very quickly by talking to specific government agencies about her bullshit.
Is that
And that's why she's scared of me.
You should just separate yourself and live your
Yeah,
own
I live in a
life.
different county.
yeah, like
So then there's no reason to reach back toward your mother. Just live your own life
yeah,
now.
because that's resentful and vindictive, and it speaks to something else. Because apathy is apathy. It's not like that's
I've given my family plenty of chances to come to the table and talk about this, and they've chosen to use law enforcement.
that's not
So
apathy
it is what it is.
either, though. That's something else. Apathy is never speaking to them again and never bringing them to the table. That's also not
I'm
apathy.
sorry, I wasn't listening to you. I was just telling you what I did.
So you're not apathetic to your mom. You still have a hateful, like you still resent her.
I don't
Is she
resent
the
her.
reason why you got hooked on amphetamines?
I'm not
Like,
hooked
did
on
she hook?
amphetamines. I like to use
Were you,
amphetamines to write.
when you were
I was
using
never hooked on
them?
amphetamines.
You okay?
By amphetamines, I'm assuming Adderall.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is coming together. It's coming together.
See, if you have an
Honestly,
SMI diagnosis, what?
nah. You can go ahead. I'm listening.
If you have an SMI diagnosis in Arizona and you have paperwork that says you have ADHD, or you know how to talk to a doctor and say you have the symptoms of ADHD and get prescribed Adderall, it's free, assuming you don't have a job that pays you insurance.
Do you need a $300 phone?
No, that's why I was willing to risk it.
Either this guy is a compulsive liar or he's one of the most interesting Twitter people I've met, or both,
A liar.
or both.
Mary,
Because
please stop calling me a liar. I don't
even if he
appreciate it.
is a compulsive liar, like
It's okay. You don't have to.
I don't know, man. Because the thing that's pointing to the liars, the willingness to prove it, the willingness to speak on your life. Like I said, these are some of the things that a man's pride wouldn't even let Batman take out of them. But also, I'm assuming that all men have a level of pride that is that high. So that's also some assumption on my part. But
As a funny side note, imagine if Batman paid the Joker to kill his parents for him so he can get his inheritance faster.
like that's if you said sociopath earlier, that would be that. The sociopathy. Now, if it's anything, I believe that. I believe you could be a sociopath.
Oh,
Do you
dude,
believe
diagnosed,
that?
bro.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I know I'm a
diagnosed. Oh,
sociopath.
that
I come
makes.
from a
Oh,
family of
come on now.
sociopaths.
That explains this situation. That you're a sociopath. Wow.
Benevolent, but still a sociopath.
Benevolent.
No, you're not benevolent at all.
But what? How do you determine that? How do you determine that? Has someone told you that you're benevolent? Because you don't go to counseling to tell people your thoughts. So how would anyone know your thoughts with in terms of you and how you operate your OS? Are you determining you're benevolent?
I believe that I could demonstrate through my actions that I'm benevolent, yes.
But what is the rubric of that?
Yeah, not the people he's choking out.
Yeah, what's the rubric
I
on?
haven't choked out. Obviously, I was a minor when that happened, and I could have easily kept that information from you this whole time, but I'm being 100%
That's
transparent
true.
with you. And you,
That's true.
Mary, do you like to get choked out while you're having sex?
Oof.
I'll take your silence as a yes. See how it feels?
I'm a virgin.
Oh, you a nun?
None of this.
Virgin Mary.
Bored again, or just you ugly?
I'm ugly.
Ah, inside and out, I guess.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, Ivan, but you cannot trigger me because there's no fucking way
It
that
sounds like you're about to laugh.
you couldn't trigger me because he's like, hey, because when you say something like that, that just means like, wow, you are so definitely a violent human being. And
Yeah, I'm verbally abusive. I know that.
to say that to anyone like is really telling. So um I would definitely not recommend any woman be near you in those situations.
I'm sorry, Mary, but over the last hour and a half we've been speaking, I don't feel that I would ever want to have sex with you.
oh my god,
So
like sex with you, please.
I'm glad we're on the same page. So that's why I'm willing
You're
to say things like that to you.
not even on the same book.
Are we even in the same language?
I feel like we
Damn
got a
patty
big
whacker.
piece of information is that he is a diagnosed sociopath.
Vete pa'l carajo.
English, please.
No,
Ah,
no.
no, no say, no say.
Poke Mahone. Vos
Mic
son
check, mic
son
check.
of his. See, we.
What's going on?
Ian wants to know if I like getting choked out while I'm having
Older
sex.
too,
And
brother.
yeah, he literally thought, and because I was silent, he thought, oh, I'll take that as a yes. I was just silent because I wanted the room to absorb what he had just said to me.
You getting cooked that bad? You gotta start attacking the ladies. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with attacking ladies? Aren't they equal?
Um, but picking them
Repeal
out
the
and
19th.
picking them out and attacking them because they're ladies is pussy.
No, I attacked Mary verbally because I'm not going to attack her physically.
But the
Mm.
type of attack, would you say the same type of attack to a man? That's I think there's a separation there because you wouldn't say a sexual type of attack to a man.
I just had a man accuse me of being a pedophile in this room,
We've
and I didn't
cleared that
fight
up
back
that
and saying calling him a
no
faggot or anything. I just told him that's not cool.
but I wouldn't have objected to you saying that when I said that I agreed with you that we're not going to do that. We don't
So
go
if
force
you
jackets
want to
on
kick me out of
people.
the room for that comment,
And
I
the point is,
understand.
you didn't
Oh,
say
we don't
anything
kick people out of the
nasty and
room. Are you
sexual
good?
back to the man, but you said something nasty and
Thank you.
sexual to the woman.
I say nasty
Are you
sexual things
replying?
about both genders
Are
regularly.
you replying to her about the thing that he said to you? Is that what's happening? Is she getting his
No,
vitriol from
I
you?
replied in that manner because I don't feel that Mary respects me and she's trying to attack my mental illness or mental condition, I would say.
Oh shit.
Oh, that is
See,
very.
you
Not
should
once
wait.
that did
No,
that
but wait a
happen.
minute. Wait a minute. You should have let us know going in that you have mental problems, and we
That I'm a
wouldn't have.
sociopath? There's lots of sociopaths out there,
No,
man.
I mean, but you saying you have mental conditions, and we wouldn't bully you if we knew that ahead of time. Like if you had come in here like, "Yo, I got mental problems," like be easy.
I
We'd
don't
have
view
took it easy on
sociopathy
you.
as a
You know?
problem.
Holly, before you missed it
Yeah, I
earlier.
did.
Earlier, I said to him that I didn't want to be unkind, knowing what he had just divulged. Because of what he divulged, I didn't want to be unkind to him, and I spoke in a very nice manner, asking if he needed assistance, where he needed to go, what he needed, if he needed, and so
Were you
what
being genuine, or were you being
I've
sarcastic?
No, she was being
absolutely,
genuine, and that's why I backed off too.
Well,
Okay.
the reason why I responded that way is because I didn't interpret it as being genuine.
because I was absolutely being genuine because I work in mental health, and I said I
She
do
does.
want to come off, and because of what you had presented, and then he started, then he comes off on his high horse and he said, oh, this is and then I was like, oh, so no, I was genuinely being concerned for your well-being because you had told us so many things, and I was like, well, if you really are what you're presenting now, I'm not diagnosing you, I'm saying what you're presenting to us by your own words. I said I do not want to be unkind if this is truly something that you are struggling with, and I would prefer that you go get help instead of being in here getting toyed with.
I don't like
That
it when people try and diagnose me bipolar. It's very triggering for me.
She didn't even mention bipolar, dude.
She was mentioning the symptoms of bipolar.
See, I backed off of you, but I can just come in here stomping on your head if you want. But I'm
Go
not going
for it.
to.
Fine, go DSM-5 on me or go DSM-6. Go for it.
Are these video game references that I'm missing?
no, that's the psych.
DSM.
psychiatric book where it does all the diagnosis.
It's just vocabulary for explaining the human condition. That's all it is.
Which
Hey,
human
I don't want to be
condition do
mean
you
to you.
have?
I'm a sociopath.
And what are the symptoms?
I'm pretty good with people when I want to be. I know
That
what
doesn't
makes.
sound like a mental illness symptom.
Let me finish. I'm willing to pit people against other people for my own benefit.
Okay. That sounds sociopathic. Give you that one.
Yeah. I do lack empathy for many people. It's very rare to get me to help you. Just for no reason
The
whatsoever.
$300 phone came immediately to mind.
Say it again?
So you have to benefit from it for you to help somebody is what you're saying. I get it.
I believe in mutual exploitation.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Like, I would love to come to your house and go play with all your computers and run a bot form out of it.
Nah.
What do you do with all those devices?
They just sit here and collect dust.
That's cool.
I'm a consumptionist.
I guess we'll never see eye to eye, Paulie.
I'm an overconsumptionist.
At least you can admit it. Most people say it's not a problem.
I mean, it's not a problem. Like I said, I think me being a consumptionist and helping people all the time that and with nothing in return just makes me a better person than you in general.
You probably are a better person than I am because I'm a fucking dirtbag.
This movie is gonna be ill, y'all.
You said it. I didn't.
I'm gonna write a script off of the recording that he told us this. All of these stories that he told us, I'm gonna make this character up, and all of these stories he told us is gonna come to life in this.
As long as
movie.
you put based on a true story, we're good. You can have all the money.
Nah, I mean, all the money is mine anyway. We're
Well,
good anyway.
I think
You're not
I'm
gonna.
trying to make a verbal contract here with you.
Nah, there's no contract to make. This is my content. Point blank. Period. I'm hosting the space. That's why I said you was a intelligence person, but when you came into this space, you didn't read the little thing that told you that anything you saying here belongs to me. You missed that part.
Yeah, and I could be feeding you bullshit this whole fucking time.
It doesn't
Poisoning
matter.
the pill.
The story is going to be incredible when I write it, though. The stuff you said in here, doesn't need to be true for the story to be incredible when I write the script of it.
It's even funnier when it's not grandiose delusions or anything. Have fun, dude. I liked your flow when you were yelling at a guy. What color were his pussy lips? I was fucking giggling.
I've never said that phrase. Wait, no, nobody correct him. I've never said that phrase before.
I wish. Okay, somebody in that room who I thought was you was yelling at somebody that what color are your pussy lips to shut somebody down.
That's not the phrase. That's not the phrase. That's not the phrase. That's
then
what
was
I'm saying.
The phrase,
I've
Paulie?
never. No, you got to get me there to say it. I don't just randomly. And I did I say no? That wasn't this space. That was a general yesterday. No. Yeah, no. That I remember. I think that was you on the timeline that was telling me that the shit about the pussy lips, and that's why I kept saying you're wrong because I never said that phrase that you said. Never.
I guess there was a brother that had a similar.
No, I am the one that said the phrase you're talking about, but that is not the phrase, is what I'm saying.
You have
sorry
the wrong
for misquoting you.
Yes,
wrong words.
Exactly.
So can you please enlighten me? What was said?
Not at all. It seems like you want to. It's a lot of people running around saying my shit, so the less people, the better. Like, yeah. Maybe you'll catch me doing it again soon, and you can. Then you'll know what I said. It's close though. It's close, but it's not no cigar. You got the right meaning. You just don't have the phrase.
So is there an answer you're looking for, or are you just trying to shut someone down when you're using that phrase?
There's no
what
answer.
What answer would you give?
If I'm asking a man,
if I'm trying to enter a space that's predominantly left.
If I'm asking a man what color his pussy lips are, as you said, right? What kind of answer do you think I'm expecting from that?
It could be a test. I don't know. It was the first time I've ever been been in a room with you guys. I'm like, if this is what you guys are going to be talking about to shut someone down, fucking down with this shit. This is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, look, the phrase, whatever it is that I say, and the phrases that I say, right, are not to shut anyone down. They're a response to disrespect. It's not to shut anybody down, because if I was going to shut somebody down, I will mute the mic, and you never hear that mic get muted when I'm doing that. Not once. Hosting, co-hosting, that mic don't get muted. You can't hear them. Who cares if I mute the mic or not? What's the point? I want you to hear them in the background struggling. Why would I mute the mic? No, I could drop them. I don't have to even do it. I got all these options. I'd rather embarrass them.
I like shame
That's
too.
not getting my shot back. That's not getting my shot back after the disrespect. Like somebody will try to do a little racist dog whistle or something, right? And I'll embarrass them, and then their response is always, "Oh, why are you getting so bent out of shape?" You don't measure my response. I tell you, I decide how I'm going to respond to the disrespect. You don't like how I'm responding. That's a you problem. You're not going to smack
I
me
would
and
like
then
to
tell me
thank
to
you
put my
for
gun away.
correcting that misperceived dog whistle earlier.
I mean, look, it's like it doesn't even matter. That shit was trash if it was one. That's the point. Like I wasn't gonna engage in a whole discussion about that whack ass comment that we fuck real racists up. Like we fucked the general up yesterday. That's that's a out of the closet finally racist now. You know what I'm saying? Like he has some like status in like some type of connection to political shit that actually happened. Like we can't say the same for you. You saying you got all of this clout and pull, but you only got 100 followers in years. That
Yeah,
don't add up. That doesn't add up,
it depends who views your shit, dude.
bro. You are part of the intelligence community and you don't know how to get a tweet to go crazy? My tweets go viral all the time and I'm nobody. I'm literally nobody. Nobody knows who I am. And
The
my tweets
top
go
selling
viral
movie on
all the
Amazon
fucking
right now
time.
is about yours truly, man.
Jesus Christ. Why do you only have 100 followers then? If the top selling movie on Amazon is about you, where are the followers to show it?
I do it all by myself.
No. You just said the top selling movie on Amazon is about you.
Yeah,
Where are the if listen, I DJ, right? if
yeah.
I if I had there was an opportunity to DJ a show for Onyx, right? If I had done that show instead of doing what I had promised one of my little homies to DJ their birthday party, if I had
Mm-hmm.
done that show, right, my followers on my Instagram account, not on here, social media in general, right, whatever, my followers would have skyrocketed, right, in that moment, right? If
Yeah.
you've done all of these things you're saying you've done, and there's been all of these moments like an Amazon movie about you, and it was the
Okay.
top seller, it would have
Yeah.
brought the followers. That's it. Just comes with the territory. Does nobody know that it's about you?
We haven't publicly disclosed it, or I publicly
But
disclosed it,
you're talking about
but
it to us in the. Go ahead. Sorry.
I publicly disclosed that the movie is about yours truly, about what I
Mm-hmm.
do, but we
It's
haven't
about you
directed.
or about what you do. Is it about
It,
you specifically?
it's an allegory about a. We'll
So
call
it's not
it.
about you.
Let me. I'm trying to use my
Yeah, I
words
mean,
very concisely, and you're
okay,
interrupting me.
okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You're right.
Citizen Vigilante is an allegory about my lived experience and my desire to overthrow the UK government. Because ultimately, if you notice that Citizen Vigilante was released on Juneteenth, going against Muslims in Europe, and why did Sommer resign over the over the Pakistani rape gangs?
So let me ask you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are your actions that they took in this movie public knowledge?
I I have never assassinated a judge how he's done it. I've never used a silenced pistol to kill a
But I,
family.
that is that the,
Let
is
me
that an answer
finish.
to the question? Come
No, I
on,
haven't
the
done
answer
any
to
of
the
that stuff, but I'm fully capable of doing it. with my
Oh,
training.
okay. So then, how is the movie about you if you've never done any of the things in the movie?
Because I'm that rich
According to your own
American that
words.
has a bunch of holding companies, i.e., properties and businesses, that I use to fund actions overseas.
Okay, but you said the
I'm
story was
sorry,
a
what was the name of this movie?
Citizen Vigilante.
and but so you're not saying that they took your life story and made this movie. You're saying that that movie is the type of person that you are, basically.
Yeah, I'm a very moral person
Then
where
why
I
are you
believe that
saying
people.
the movie was about your life story?
I guess I
Why
was.
would you make that kind of
I
comment?
guess
That's
I was
crazy.
using incorrect words.
Minnesota getting a kick out of this shit.
But Citizen Vigilante, like the character Sanders in the movie Citizen Vigilante, is a wealthy Army Ranger who goes on a one-man killing spree in, I believe, a Slavic nation, but it doesn't really matter. It's just supposed to be Europe in general, against a
That's
Pakistani rape gang.
you said you weren't in the military.
I trained with the military in a paramilitary capacity.
I need to correct the record here. So please, Keir
So
Starmer resigned for many reasons. There was a grooming gang, that is true, and it did happen to be a Pakistani grooming gang. But since then, there has been other grooming gangs by white English ones that have not gotten the headlines or the news. Why? Because they're white and they have been arrested most recently. But that is not why Keir Starmer has resigned. Keir Starmer has resigned because he lost local elections and he has lost the um, the support of his electorate for many years because he was doing austerity and he allowed Palantir to buy into the NHS, and he's been helping with the Israeli the war. So those are the main reasons why he has lost the electorate. Is many controversies. The grooming gangs have been going on for years, and they are not just Pakistani grooming gangs. They are white.
What's the percentage breakdown, Mary?
Can you wait? Just let me finish. They are grooming gangs all over, and it's absolutely horrific. All of them are bad. What I'm suggesting to you that when and by the way, one of the ringleaders of that Pakistani guy, he was from in this country in England from he was 1 years old. So I would say that's particularly a UK problem, because if he was raised in the UK, he's a UK problem. You no longer can call it a Pakistani issue if you're essentially raised in the UK. So the grooming gangs are absolutely a problem, but they are, look, they're never one sided. They're never one, but always the media will go, "Oh my God, they're absolutely horrific," and they got big jail sentences, thankfully and deservedly. Um, but a week ago, another grooming gang got arrested, and I was like, "Why is this one not heading off? Why?" There was like four ringleaders, four white guys, nothing in the media, crickets. It happens all the time, unfortunately, and that's absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. But that is not why Keir Starmer resigned. Keir Starmer resigned because the UK public did not like his policies. His policies, which was um, the austerity and Israel mainly. That's why he resigned. Thank you.
You ever heard the final kick out the door? And then can you answer my question about
I
percentage
don't.
of ethnicities? It's close to 80% are Pakistani.
Well, I would need an actual receipt on that because we're a receipt gang. Do you know how to do a receipt?
I'm not going to do a receipt because I
Okay,
think Paulie just did a non-receipt about who was it you were speaking of, Paulie?
Wait, which one? I remember saying something about that, but I don't remember at the moment.
Yeah,
What was
it's
it? Which one was it?
I forgot. It was like no big deal. I was like, whatever. He doesn't feel like corroborating his statement. If you'll give me a moment, I will see if I could get a percentage breakdown of Pakistani rape gangs in the UK.
No, you should get a percentage breakdown of rape gangs by race. Let
Yeah,
me get this.
they did it by
I'll get it.
the statistic I saw that was nearly 80%
What
broke down by
is
Pakistani,
the
black, and white.
racial breakdown of groomer gangs? I would call groomer gangs is a good thing to call them,
yeah,
Mary.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
groomer gangs in the UK.
yeah, and all are
In
wrong, and that's the thing.
the
All are wrong.
UK. Wait,
I'm glad we can agree on something,
UK.
Mary.
Okay, let's see.
Well, I don't like pedophiles. I don't think anybody should rape or groom anyone. Period.
Okay, it's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. You know, I'll be taking some time, a long time to answer you.
And the thing of it is, too, in a lot of these groomer gangs, they will definitely go to low income areas where children are
Vulnerable.
vulnerable. So it's the same thing where you think the Catholic Church, right? Um, I remember there was a parish what in Boston, and if anybody watched Spotlight, so you could easily say, why was there so many white Christian men's who were raping and doing pedophilia in the white Christian Catholic Church? Absolutely. So any organization can you can do numbers for. All pedophilia is wrong, but to only think that it comes from one specific, no, it doesn't. Pedophilia is a scourge on society, and anybody caught should be convicted, and we should do more to protect our youth.
How do you feel about the current hostilities of burning down people's religious institutions? And I think they're in Ireland and the UK is where it's happening right now. Fire bombings.
So, actually, there was a convent that was burnt, but that was an abandoned building. So, I know these things get hyped by Tommy Robinson because I saw that he tweeted it. That was that building hadn't even been used. It was a former convent. It wasn't anything utilized. And if you know the history of Ireland, a lot of old buildings are listed, and no new buildings can be built because a listed building. So a lot of the times they do fire themselves so that the new corporation come in and build on it because
Kind of
that's how
like
they.
how in Arizona we burn fields to build data centers on.
Let me
So
give y'all these statistics before y'all
so
move too much further in the conversation, right? Local data with better recording: Greater Manchester Police, West Yorkshire, South Yorkshire. Greater Manchester, multi-victim, multi-offender cases, recent years: 52% Asian, 38% white. Local population minus 21% Asian, minus 57% white. Asian overrepresented by a factor of two to 2.5 times. Similar group based subjects: 54% Asian. West Yorkshire, 35% Asian, 34% white suspects. Um, it sounds like it's about half and half, bro. So why are you not mad at the white guys?
yeah, so it
It
actually
doesn't
sounds
sound
like
like it's half and half. I'm
no,
saying the statistic
35
that
and
I saw that
34?
I don't have quick access to, and I didn't
it
use
sounds
AI.
like it
I'm just
sounds
saying the
like
statistic that I saw
hold
was
on,
close to
hold on,
80%.
hold on.
Nah, that's wrong though.
It
Oh,
sounds like where there was a lot of people living that was overrepresented by a certain ethnicity, that crime was higher in that area. Where it's overrepresented with another ethnicity, then those same ethnicities committed those variable crimes. So I've always said this, like when Ireland really had no immigration because it was an island and we had war going on, people would have thought, "Oh, you guys don't have the." We had the same crime. It was just called crime, and they didn't go, "Oh, this." But there would have been still rapes. There still would have been pedophilia. They would still have this. It's just that when it now happens, people will go, "Was it a black guy? Was it a Muslim guy?" Because that's what
They
people
need
do.
somebody to latch on to the hate.
Right, right. Because it gets
Oh,
the
please let it be the person I hate. Please
right,
let that be from the group that I
right.
hate. And we even do it. Like
Yeah,
I be
yeah.
well, look, I
I,
be just knowing the mass
yeah.
shooter's probably gonna be a white guy.
Look,
I'm
I
not
ain't gonna
gonna
lie. I was
lie. I
look.
just
You're
be
absolutely
knowing the
right,
mass
Polly.
shooter's
You're
probably gonna
absolutely
be a
right.
white guy
Did you
for the
know
most
that
part.
actually more transvestites or transgenders, whatever you want to call them, have killed more people than ICE this year
And
Well,
where's
alone?
it?
that's a lie.
Wait,
That's
hold on,
not true.
everybody. So look, that was a triggering statement, and we all know it because there's not gonna be a receipt to come with it. So
I
let's
saw
not
it in a
even pay
meme.
attention.
It has to be
You
true.
saw it in a meme.
It has to be
Okay.
true.
This guy's fucking with us.
He's not fucking with us. He immediately got shut down, and then he went to claiming it was from a meme because he knew that wasn't going to stand with us. So it's not no fucking
But I
with us.
easily could provide the picture of the infographic and
That's
claim it
not
to be true.
memes are not receipts though.
And AI generated answers aren't necessarily true
But you
either.
didn't pull up anything.
I'm just stating what I saw, and I open the floor
But
for you to.
you could have researched it
Cool.
and then
How you
brought
gonna
you could
pay
have
me
you
to generate to break
no,
down
but
all the information out of that gang
you're
report?
making a point. You're making a point, and if you want to prove your point, that's how you do it. If you don't care to prove your point and you just want us to trust you at your word, that's not going to ever happen.
Then I will rephrase my statement. The majority of the gang rapes taking place
Still
in
don't
the
have no
UK are done
evidence.
by Asians.
Oh, Asians. Now it's Asians. Wasn't it Pakistanis before?
Well, Asians and Pakistanis is just synonymous.
Yeah, and that was only in one area where they were represented.
I gave specific cities.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
very, very good at that, Polly. And I actually like that breakdown better because if you go from city to city, depending on who is the majority in that city, the majority in a certain city is going to commit the most crimes, period, point blank. Like I said, when Ireland was only Irish people, the majority of the crimes committed pedophilia would have been the Catholic Church because that's who was committing pedophilia. It was the Catholic Church.
So we can just establish that the Catholic Church was the government in that area.
There was not separation of church and state in Ireland. Absolutely, there was none. No, no separation of church and state.
I don't know. I feel like we're dwelling too much on this. Do you guys like people that human traffic though? Because I don't. I really don't like cartels.
Is this going to lead back to your mom again?
No, I'm past that. Why do you care so much about my mom? I hate my dad too.
I don't know, because you were saying earlier that you're going to blow her into some cartel or something. I don't know. I just thought the cartel statement was going to lead back to your mom.
No,
How many times?
I currently take funds and I funnel them to the fundamentalist Latter Day Saints of the LeBaron community.
What is your bank account balance?
I've never looked at my books. My current bank account that I have access to is less than $2,000 right now.
So where the funds coming from?
Media generation.
What media? You've got nobody in your account.
Okay, I'll post something up.
But you saying the funds is coming from an account that you got 136 followers on, or 100 whatever, 200 followers on?
He doesn't have even 200.
What's the number, Mary? I'm sorry.
And let me see. Let me get it accurate.
131.
One
131, not 136.
It's the
I
quality
gave
of the
you two.
followers.
is it?
If nobody sees your message, what's the point of your message? If you're in a locked room that's soundproof, does it matter if you're right or wrong if nobody ever hears you?
So you just basically laid out it's okay to spread disinformation by that statement.
How?
You just said, is it if as long as you're heard, is it okay if it's right or wrong?
That's not what I said at all. I said, does it matter what you have to say if nobody can hear you? I literally said the exact thing I meant, and somehow
I
you interpreted it
I
into
came
whatever
into
you
this
just
room and I'm
said.
talking to the man I wanted to
That
talk to.
is
I'm doing
not the.
exactly what I wanted to do.
But you haven't proven any of your points. Just because you're talking to me means nothing.
Okay, hey, what? So you're in the music business, right, Paulie?
Something like that.
So you're pretty popular.
Something like that.
Okay, I posted up something from me.
You rap.
Mm-mm. I write and I let other artists plug it into AI, and then I slop YouTube up and then collect the revenue.
Oh, okay. You okay? Yeah. That is a thing. That is a thing. No doubt.
I wouldn't download anything from this guy.
You
No,
don't
I'm
have to
not
download it. You can
downloading
just
it.
watch a YouTube app to watch it.
Yeah. It's I understand that what he's saying is a thing. It's definitely a thing. I know people that do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm fucking high.
There's a magic trick in it if you're interested.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm probably not gonna look at it. I don't wanna get your hopes up. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna make
saying?
you click that link, Paulie. You want to click
Hey
that link
yo,
now?
this is crazy.
Crazy. There's a receipt in there, but you're not gonna click on it because you don't want to give me the satisfaction of being right.
What is this, yo? The fuck? Hold on.
Thank you, Abby, for that. I would use the Bible to smoke weed.
Fuck, bro.
You all right?
Yeah. Shit, my phone about to die. ABC, y'all.
Ah, that makes me think of Kyle. I hope he's okay.
Yeah. All right. So, do you have any response? Is Ian still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you have any response to the white supremacist accusations that Mary made?
I don't like a lot of people, including white people, but the majority of people I don't like tend to be of color.
Tend to be of a color.
Yeah.
So why were you hunting Polly down to talk to Polly then?
Why would I talk to Paulie?
Yeah, you said
Because he's a
you
hard-headed
want
nigga.
You went all of this time without being a fucking idiot, and I guess you thought it was time to try to trigger somebody. You've been getting your ass kicked this entire time, so I guess that's you trying to swing back because none of your points have landed, and we don't believe your goofy story about being a intelligence agent or anything like that. Is that what that was? You were lashing out, crashing out.
He wants you to yell at him.
He's probably talking on mute.
I'm sorry, I was talking on mute. I'd like Polly to open my receipt, but he doesn't want to.
And I believe this is why he got kicked out of my space, because of his nasty mouth.
I think
You hear my cats crying?
No, everybody's muted.
Kitty? No. No.
Ian, you should really apologize for being such a fucking dickhead right now, because it's
to whom?
everybody
Who should I
has shown
apologize
you
to
so much
for
fucking
using
grace.
racial word
Yeah, you're
slurs?
disgusting. You're just a disgusting fucking asshole. Right?
My
Why
handle
are
is a
you
racial
here?
slur.
Why are you fucking here?
I started out very clearly. I was trying to suss out Polly's network in DC.
No one's fallen for your, like, oh, I got some people to commit to agree to commit violence.
How did
Blah
you mute
blah
me,
blah.
Mary? That's crazy.
Oh, shit. What?
You muted me.
How can I mute?
Yeah, this shit went crazy.
I've been talking this whole time.
How can I mute you? I can't mute the host.
That is crazy. Why you do that to me, Mary?
I can't. I can't mute the host. That's
So,
crazy.
but so yeah, no. I think that you thought that doing that was gonna like trigger a reaction, but you think you came in here to talk to me about my DC network when you're an intelligence guy with all these connections, but you need this random guy on Twitter's DC network.
It's called
And
grassroots, actually.
that was your you have all of these people already. You
Yeah,
already have all of these people. So you
yeah,
don't
dude.
need nobody that I know. You don't need nobody that I know. You already got your own big network, according to
Okay,
you.
so
You got
you're gonna keep your
136
network
people
in check
already.
while my network goes crazy, right?
I don't give a fuck about your network. That's
Well,
the
keep
beef
your
you
network in
missing.
check, bro.
What network is that?
The one that you claim to have.
And how are they out of check?
I don't know, dude. Black people do some crazy shit sometimes.
White people ate each other for 30 years. You ever heard about the 30 Years War? White people ate each other. Y'all were cannibals. Y'all had a restaurant called KFG, Kentucky Fried Grandmother.
Have you ever heard of Hiram Maxim?
I've heard of the 30 Years War where y'all was motherfucking eating y'all babies. Y'all was fucking eating y'all fucking parents. It was crazy out there. And you know what's crazy? Even crazier? That Anglo-Saxon, all of that that lineage that y'all so proud of, it wasn't no black people around. It was only white people. So y'all was
I'm
eating each other for 30 fucking years.
I'm Finnish, Slav, Portuguese, and Anglo-Saxon. So which one you want to pick on?
I'm just telling you, you have a lot to say when you're not looking in the mirror at how your people ate each other for 30 years.
So
You
just
probably don't
because
even
I'm a
know what I'm
quarter
talking
white,
about.
I
You
have to
probably have
accept all
no
the white
idea
guilt?
what I'm talking about, right? You have no idea what I'm talking about, right? You know why? Because no white people have taught you about this.
I
And
don't
you've only
care.
learned things from white people.
I don't
You don't
believe
care.
in. I don't care.
You
White
don't
people
care?
did horrible things, dude.
Yeah, they ate each other for 30 years.
So
That's
did black
horrible.
people, dude. You ever seen a black
Nah,
person eat an
nah,
albino?
nah, nah, nah. There was no war that went on for 30 years where black people ate each other. That didn't happen. That's a white thing.
But you know who I really hate the most? The
No,
Chinese.
I don't want to talk about anything else besides this 30 years war that you're trying to avoid learning about right
I
now.
don't care. I'm sure I'm telling
But
you,
what
you can talk
I
about
want
all
to,
you want. I'm not going to listen.
I don't do a lot of history, but
Okay,
this
I'll
is a
make you a deal.
subject that seems to be very triggering for you guys when it comes up. Like you want to talk about anything but that
So you're
for
throwing me
some
in this
reason.
group of
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
whiteys.
this
saying?
That's
whole
racist, dude.
conversation could explain how your mom is and why she acts the way she does, right?
My mom's
This
a selfish cunt.
lesson in the 30-year war of white people eating each other, maybe she was a descendant of these people.
My mom's half inbred Mongoloid.
And
I'm
so
a quarter inbred
you're a quarter
Mongoloid.
inbred mongoloid. So
So Polly,
he
Polly,
hates himself basically.
Polly, do you
No,
know
I
how?
embrace that shit.
But listen to this. Listen to this. Do you know
Sounds
how
like
bad
it.
when mothers have the kid and they go, "Oh my God, they're so cute. I could eat you," and then when the girl like, "Damn, I wish I had of." That's
Yeah.
My
KFB,
mom tossed me to
Kentucky
a
Fried Baby.
caregiver within 2 weeks of me coming out of her fucking cunt.
he's like,
They used to call that veal KFB, Kentucky Fried Baby.
she's like, he's so cute. Should have fucking.
I can
Oh
just eat
shit!
him.
Get in my belly.
That other
That's
white
that
meat.
was Scottish. That was
That
Scottish, by the
other
way.
white meat.
Get in my
Get
belly.
in my belly, wee man.
Whatever
Oh
happened to
shit.
what was it, Mike Myers? He hit the love guru and then his career completely tanked.
He found out about the 30 Years War and he got sad and got in a depression and went in the house. That's what happened to that. That's what happened to Mike Myers. He was like, "Oh shit, this is my lineage, cannibalism. That's crazy," and went in the house and stopped making movies.
When's the last time Jay-Z made music? I'm kind of curious because I don't follow him musically.
Yes.
I don't know. He's a billionaire already. Maybe he doesn't care about music anymore.
Kind of like Kanye, right?
Like Kanye's not a billionaire.
Nobody here is related to him, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know. All I've noticed is that a lot of people get focused, like hyper focused on celebrity idolatry.
You the one that brought them up.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably he's the one.
Yeah, like you're the one that's focused on celebrity idolatry.
Are you
I was
good?
testing to see how much you guys were celebrity idolatry. What would the word be? I'm not sure. Idol worshippers? That's two
Check
words, but what would the singular word be?
check your BMI. I think you need to go for a walk.
I'm good. I'm drinking some coffee, trying to get kicked out of this room, but you won't kick me out.
We don't kick out.
Yeah, you've been embarrassing yourself, and we've been enjoying this content that will be clipped up later for our enjoyment some more, and then I'm gonna make a movie out of your story you told and profit off of you. That's what's
And you
gonna
called
happen.
me, and you called me your slave, but you're doing all this work, and all I'm doing is sitting back drinking
Who's
coffee,
getting
talking
paid?
shit.
Who's getting paid off
Who's
of
getting
your work?
who's
Who's
getting
getting
played?
paid off of your work? Who's getting paid again off of your work in this situation?
You're
Is
getting
this
You
paid to
are
work, but who's getting played? You are.
when you comment under my when you make comments under my comments, that drives up my engagement, which leads to a bigger Elon check. So you're my
Cool, bro.
slave.
Polly?
You're my slave.
I'm
You're
not.
my
Actually, you're my
slave.
slave because Elon's my slave. So a slave of a slave is still a slave.
Who's getting paid? Me and Elon. You're not getting paid in this situation at all.
Oh, so we're gonna call you my
You're the
employee?
slave. You're the slave. You're the
No,
slave.
no, you're getting played.
Who does the work? When you talk under my comments, when I make a tweet and you talk under there, you work for free and I get paid. The engagement goes up on my tweet, not yours.
I'm getting
I get paid.
exposure off
You're
you,
my
dude.
slave.
You know how many followers I picked up
You
off this?
still have 100 and
Percentage wise,
something followers, bro.
followers
For
I picked up from this
years.
interaction.
Can you see the
Jesus
number
Christ.
that you have?
It's low.
Can you read?
In fact, there's two followers that we know of. We should tag them to tell them to unfollow this fucker, and it will go down to 120.
129.
Yup.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Do it. When you're at the
It's not.
bottom, does it really matter how far you go?
No,
You like the bottom,
it's
don't
not
you?
about fear. You
No,
just
I
said your
like
number.
being at the
Did
bottom.
he just say he's a bottom?
Yeah,
I
he's
think so.
bottom.
That's crazy.
Oh wow, sexual humiliation. Good job, guys. You're really living it up here.
Bro, we don't
Oh.
give a fuck about that
And
shit.
you just asked me.
You said
I
faggot a
want
little
Yeah,
while.
to
You said faggot a little while ago. Shut the fuck up.
and you
Get
you
that
just
shit
tried to
out of
threaten
here.
Mary with
Get
choking
you
that
asked
shit
me if
out
I
of
Oh,
wanted to get
so
here.
can we
choked
both
out.
agree that we're hypocrites then?
No, not
No,
at all.
no, because
You
you asked
can't
me if
gauge
I
our
like to get
response to
choked
you
out.
being an asshole. You did something, and then when it's done to you, you don't like it.
Ian, do you like getting
Have I?
choked out
Huh?
from behind?
No, I'm not into
Yeah, do you like
autoerotic
being choked
asphyxiation.
out?
No, I'm not into erotic
I don't
asphyxiation.
believe.
How about
I don't
pegging? You
believe you.
like pegging?
Yeah,
Oh
Oh shit,
fuck! Oh shit!
that's crazy to say
Oh
on a
my god!
recorded
He's looking
space.
and he likes pagan. Oh my god!
Yo, that's wow, B.
Put that in.
Yo,
Put
oh
that in.
my god.
Timestamp. Timestamp.
7:12.
Thank you. Oh, write that down, Tina. Don't even. Nah,
I
we
just
that
don't
definitely.
like pegging. I love to be pegged.
There you go. Thank you for
Timestamp.
that's
Timestamp.
yeah. It's the same time stamp.
If there's any attractive woman that wants to peg me and jerk me off at the same time, I'm into it.
Do you even know what pegging is? I don't think so.
Okay, I'm glad that you can tell me about my degeneracy.
Do you know the
But
meaning
you,
of it? Because you
but
called yourself an Americanist and you didn't know what that meant.
so with
I
your
just
own
made
and
that
your
word up. I didn't know that there was a definition already.
and your own rhetoric, you don't think you're a faggot?
No, I'm a degenerate. I like women to peg me.
I
That's
wow.
heterosexual.
Mm,
Respectfully, I'm gonna let you know. And using your own rhetoric again, that's some faggot shit.
Whatever. You can call me a faggot all you want, faggot.
No, 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 no. I'm not calling you a faggot. I'm not.
I just do faggot
You're
shit.
you're
So
misunderstanding. I just said the actions you partook in are some faggot shit. Now, if you want to attribute yourself to actually being a faggot, that's your prerogative. I can't stop you from doing that. But
so
don't get upset for me with
I'm a
me for
heterosexual
stating
that does
the
faggot
stating
shit. Is
what.
what? Let's just get this straight. I'm a
No, that's what
heterosexual that
you're
does
saying.
faggot
That's
shit.
what you're saying. I'm saying the actions that you're describing are faggot shit in your own rhetoric.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Okay, I'm just stating facts. Don't
They're
get
just
upset.
words. They're just words.
Don't get upset.
I'm not getting upset. I
It's
just want
just
to make it clear
facts.
that I love being pegged by attractive women.
I understand, and I'm letting you know as a man's man pause that that's some faggot shit in your own rhetoric. I
Whatever,
don't use
dude.
that word, but you do. So I'm talking I'm talking to you on your level.
Paulie, I guarantee you, if the woman was hot enough, you'd let her stick a finger up your butt.
Not at all.
You sure about
That's
that?
There's no level. There's
that,
no level of hot. There's I don't even eat hot
Polly.
dogs. Hold on.